Alright, welcome back to the channel guys, and this is a bit late for me here, but still, without further ado, this is the top 10 OMNI units for Brave Frontier on January 2017. Let's start with our number 10. At our number 10 here, we have a ult unit here that just got his OMNI evolution, which is Canon. He was pretty good before and he is now even more better. Especially the leader skill. You can get the negate all status ailments, BB fill when attacked. And what I really like about this guy is that he offers a lot of defense buff and then critical hit negation and also elemental damage negation. Plus a thunder barrier. And since he is a really ult unit, a lot of you guys will have him. And plus he offers a lot of buffs that are really helpful for a lot of hard content. So he really deserves his spot here on the top 10. And let's move along to our number 9. At number 9 here, she fell a bit from her previous position. This is Fina. She is still the best OD filler, the best BB gauge filler in this game, but she is a limited unit and she offers not many other buffs from her. So just OD fill, BB fill, and anti-status. And I still am going to say that Fina is a really awesome unit to have. However, since she is limited and her summon gate has been closed for a really long time, I think a lot of you guys can't have her. So yep, I think it's time to bring her down a bit. And now let's move along into our number 8. At number 8, he was the honorable mention for last month. But after I used this guy a lot more, I think this guy is really is an awesome unit. This guy is Ilm. Yep, Fate Eater Ilm. Why? Because he is a 2-turn mitigator, a natural born 2-turn mitigator. While maybe his leader skill is a bit mediocre, but the buffs and enhancements that this guy offers is really good. Especially the BB fill when attacked. A really massive DOT that can wipe the enemy team on Colosseum. Max HP boost, attack and defense buff built in. Sadly, the UBB does not have any mitigation effect, but it still will offer you a really huge water barrier. And from this enhancement on this guy, you can get the critical hit negation, elemental damage negation, an angel idol which is really useful, especially for Colosseum. And this guy has actually 50% all parameter boost on the enhancements if you ever take it. I really do think that this guy is actually underrated here in Global. He is really good, and I really think that this guy is actually Global's counter to Lemo, but minus the healing abilities. However, this guy is really good, especially in Colosseum, and I think this guy is actually almost unkillable in Colosseum. You will know when you actually meet one in Colosseum. And yeah, I think this guy is really extremely good, but somehow underrated in Global. Enough about this guy, let's move on to our number 7. At our number 7 here, we have a newcomer, which is a really unique one. She is Elinor. Yep, one of the first batch that has arena battle points and Colosseum battle points bonus points. And this Thunder Girl is actually a 2-turn mitigator. If you use this girl for arenas in Colosseum, this girl can reduce the enemy's BB gauge by 50%. However, if I tried that before, it really does have a lot of effects, but I think it's not really that effective. So I think for Colosseum and arenas, I think you still have better options than her. However, as a mitigator, she has a lot of good buffs, and I think this is one of the best mitigators in this game. So 2 turns mitigation and all 6 elements damage reduction. She actually only has 4, and you can take the light and dark elemental damage reduction from the enhancements. And what's so good about her as a mitigator? So first of all, yep, those 2-turn mitigation and all the 6 elementals damage reduction, plus BC and HC buff drop rate at 35%, and that is a really good tool to have on any mitigators. You will need those buffs to survive anything. So yeah, if you bring this girl as a mitigator, you don't really need to bring those units like Holia, Leones, Sect. You have all those buffs in this unit. And now let's move on to our number 6. Okay, at our number 6 here we have another global exclusive unit. She is Gabriela. So yeah, okay, she is pretty much an old unit here in global. Well, not really that old, but still, she is a really good unit. We all know what she does, so 2-turn elemental damage negation and critical hit damage negation. She can also heal HOT, and she is also a good nuker and a built-in attack defense recovery down effect immunity, attack boost, and she have a 2 times Angel Idol effect on her extra skill, and a BB fill when attack effect on the SBB. Her UBB can make your units survive a lot of attacks, just like Holia's. So she has a really high chance on Angel Idol at 80%. That is really good. And if you don't have Holia, you can actually bring this girl in her spot, because I think she has a lot of better buffs than Holia. And I think on a single unit, she offers a lot of good buffs on her skill sets. So yeah, she is a really good unit to have. Now let's move on to our number 5. At our number 5, we have a limited time only unit for global exclusive. Yep, it's the Merry Christmas unit, Zeruya. This dear girl has a lot of good buffs you can ask for. Especially the best XP boost leader skill in this game. The best BC and HC drop buffer. 6 elementals buff, status ailments cure, heal, item drop, 6 elemental damage reduction, earth barrier, max HP boost, elemental damage buff, a 4-turn UBB mitigation effect, OD gauge instant fill, and unlimited SBB. However, since this girl is a limited time unit, I can't really rate her up even further, because if you don't have her, you gotta wait until Christmas to summon for her. So yeah, sadly. And now we should move along to our number 4. Okay, at number 4 here we have the best free Omni unit, which is Arc. He's free, he's pretty much easy now to get, and he still offers a lot of good buffs you can ask for on a single unit. So 6 elemental buff, critical hit damage negation, elemental damage negation, attack buff, normal hit amount raise, and he also has one of the best leader skill in this game. This guy, for a free unit, he's just too good to be true. Well, maybe it's gonna change if actually Afla Dilith or Sefalhua will come here to us in global, but for now he is still the best free unit ever. And not to mention, he looks really cool. And okay, let's move on to our number 3. Okay, at a number 3 here, this guy is a limited time unit in global. But I really think that this guy is just too good, so yes, he belongs here on our number 3. Yep, it is Rain again. Well, we all know what he does. He has a really good leader skill and extra skill. A lot of boost, especially if you bring those fire units. He has a really good attack defense recovery buff, BB regen and max HP boost, defense boost, and attack and defense down debuff. And on his SBB, he has a critical hit damage negation, which is really nice for all the hard contents. The only sad thing about this guy is that his UBB does not have any mitigation effect, so if only he has that on his UBB, then yep, this guy is the best mitigator ever. He will also have a BC and HC buff drop on the enhancements at 30%. And of course, if you want this guy to be a mitigator, you have to take the enhancements all the way. But as a mitigator, this guy offers a lot of good buffs, and especially good if you set this guy as lead. Okay, let's move along to our number 2. And yeah, this girl is another limited time unit last Christmas. Yep, Sylvie. Everything about this girl is extremely good. A lot of parameters boost on the leader skill. A really good spark as well. An angel idol effect on her extra skill, which make her a really perfect unit for arenas and Colosseum. She has a lot of buffs in one single unit, and probably one of the best spark buffer in the game currently. Attack, defense, recovery buff, BB fail when attacked, BB fail when spark, angel idol buff, AoE and single target, and also like Holia and Gabriela. This girl has a really high chance on Angel Idol on her UBB, which is useful for a lot of the new contents that we have here. The only sad thing that she does not have a BB attack buff and a BC and HC drop buff. But other than that, she has almost all of the good buffs you can ask for. So alright, before we go into our number 1, this is the honorable mention. However, these units may not make it to the top 10, but they are still the best, some of the best units in this game. So here it is, honorable mention. So alright, are you guys ready for our number 1? This may not be much of a surprise to you guys. Yes, Lemo is back again. She may not attack on all her BB, SBB, and UBB. You guys might think, this unit will be hard to fill on the BB. Even though she does not attack, her BB gauge fill is really much easy to do. Her leader skill may not be the best in this game, but whatever else she offers are really good. And you can make this girl fit into any needs you need. Water barrier, heal, status ailments cure, defense buff, and a built-in 2-turn mitigator. Damage taken may restore HP. And what's the best thing about this Lemo is actually coming from the enhancements. And maybe her natural 20% damage reduction from the extra skill. So okay, back to the enhancement thing. 30% defense and max HP. Damage taken boost BB gauge. And a natural status ailments negation. If you ever need HOT, you can also take it from the enhancements. And the rest of it, you can take any of you need and any of the missing buff that you need for your squad. So attack, defense, down negation, status ailments negation, elemental damage negation, and critical hit damage negation. So yeah, she has it all and you can pick whatever you need. And more so, I think why this Lemo is the best mitigator that we can have here in global. She is a really old unit, she is easy to get, and almost all of you have this unit. And it's not wrong to bring her on any situations, well maybe not for a normal quest, but for everything else, this girl is extremely good for it. So yeah, that's it. That's our top 10 for January 2017. And since last month, I don't think there are many of good units coming in global, so there's not many changes here on the top 10. I really hope that this month there will be a lot of updates and a lot of new units for us and a lot more exciting things to play on. But that's it for our top 10 Omni units in January 2017. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time. So, see ya. Bye bye.